Hi, I'm Chip Wade, designer and builder and owner of WadeWorks Creative. I've been building and designing homes for over 15 years, and today we're on site at Pinhoti Peak. This is a custom home that I designed myself to showcase all of the latest in building products and processes. Now, this house is located in the North Georgia mountains, surrounded by about 60,000 acres of national forest. Now, we started with a strong concrete foundation, all metal stud construction, gypsum sheathing, and a metal roof. With this layout, there are some particular heating and air challenges to make the most of the efficiency and comfort level of the final product. For this project, I've partnered up with the folks at Hammocks HVAC and York Heating and Air to help me out with the HVAC install. For the main house, we've selected two forced air heating systems with an HMH7 heat pump configuration. These are overwhelmingly efficient, easy to install, and the outdoor units are very small and compact, so they don't make a huge visual impact on the exterior architecture. John, Nathan, I'm so glad y'all are here.
Yeah.
It's finally the day to install.
Yeah.
So Pinhoti Peak, I gave you guys a long list of desires. I got a lot of people that are going to be coming and using this structure. I've, of course, designed with a ton of huge full-story windows on the northern exposure of this house. How complicated was the design process for the HVAC?
Well, I mean, like you said, you have an inconsistent roof. So it goes from almost 15 foot tall to 9 foot tall. You know, trying to get a cubic foot rating was really fun. Also the windows, I mean, it's a huge factor. And the production crews that are gonna be in here, how the space is gonna be utilized, everything's just different. It's not like your normal house. So really taking all that into consideration, it was tough. It was tough. But, you know, we put a good design in place that's gonna make you really happy for a long time.
Thank you so much. So, John, tell me a little bit about what we spec'd specifically for this house.
Well, we expect the York variable speed units. What they'll do, they'll kind of give you that more comfort level, and it is more demand when you need it. So when you are entertaining, you will be able to have that same comfort level as you do as with if it's just you and your wife and kids.
Awesome. Now I noticed y'all also brought the HMH7 outdoor units. These are also variable speed as well. Why is this a more efficient system than a traditional condenser unit?
Because you can kind of think of it like a car. You know, you can stomp on the gas, and that's how a conventional system usually is. It's giving you the whole thing at one time. Which these can ramp down low speeds, maintain cruise control pretty much, and kind of keep you there where you need to be.
So as a homeowner, I'm going to experience better efficiency and ultimately paying less for the energy cost to run this system. And I mean, in theory, it should make the system last longer.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so that's for the main house. We've got a 5-ton and a 3-ton here in forced air. Thank y'all so much for putting in the time to specify the right equipment. Now we just got to get it installed right.
Yep.
So let's get after it.
All right.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Is that the right place, guys?
Oh, yeah.
This looks good. All right, so we put in the 5-ton here. I'm guessing this is the 5-ton. This is a little bigger.
Yep, sir.
And the 3-ton. Why is this enough room? What all goes into figuring out where to put these?
Yeah, so when you lay out a mechanical room, it's really the flow. Airflow is key in a house, especially when you have as much ductwork as these two systems are going to have. When you think about airflow, I usually explain it as like a water slide. You want the least fun water slide you can get. So if we have a lot of turns and a lot of intersections and all this stuff.
It's a place where it can get crimped or crushed or compressed.
You just lose airflow.
Well, I know y'all have your work cut out for you getting it run to all these different spaces, but we've got some open web trusses here. Hopefully that'll pay off.
Should make the job pretty easy.
All right, it looks great, guys. I love it right here. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
For the architectural dwelling unit, we've selected the VRF ducted mini split system. This is going to be a super efficient HVAC installation in this detached structure. Wow, look at this. Now when we're talking, mini splits, everybody's so used to seeing, these cassettes that you have to put on the wall with the louvers. And of course, you have your line sets that run out to the outdoor unit.
Right.
But I mean, if we're honest, those are kind of, in my opinion, kind of a necessary evil. They're not necessarily architecturally designed. They're either go along your baseboards or up on the wall somewhere, and you're always trying to figure out where to put them. What I love about this particular ducted mini split is we're able to put it in a closet and then port out different ducts, to different places. So, I mean, what are some of the other benefits of this unit maybe over a traditional mini?
Well, so when you have a ducted mini split, a lot of problems that occur when people, say, finish their basements or finish parts of their house that weren't finished before is how are we going to get conditioned air to it, especially when it becomes more than one room. That's where it really gets tricky, is how are we going to condition now 2 rooms that we finished. In most cases, people don't think there's an option out there for them because there's a lot of contractors out there that don't even know about it.
Because they'd put 2 heads, and then have 2 sets of line sets, which is complicated.
Double the expense,
double the potential
license,
problems,
double the problems, double everything. Where with this one, you can find a central location, duct the return side, duct the supply side, and take care of multiple locations. But still have the convenience.
Just the 1 unit.
Exactly.
Amazing.
1 unit.
So another thing with this particular project, I'm on slab.
Yep.
And the open structural roof has no cavity in it. There's no attic space, so we can't run anything above, we can't run anything below. So my options for this are basically run multiple heads with mini splits, or have a ducted mini that we can port into different areas. So this is a clear winner.
Yep, clear winner.
So this is the corner where I was thinking the outdoor units would go. I've got all of our conduit runs. We'll have our electrical and our line sets coming up here. But we have 3 outdoor units, right?
Yes.
So I wanted y'all's opinion on the best way to lay this out. You were talking about having to have the fans kind of in a certain orientation.
Yeah, the fans, they have to blow away from each other. Okay. So they're front discharge units. So that is a good thing. So what we could do is they make a rack, and we could take the 3-ton and the 2-ton, and we could stack it on top of each other with the fans blowing this way, and then the 5-ton, the fans blowing that way.
So you can actually stack the units.
Yeah.
I've even seen them mounted on the wall before. Can we do that?
Yeah, you could mount them on the wall as well. Wow. Yeah.
I actually think I might like just the double stack here. I mean, if we can get the 2 kind of pads here, but get 3 units in, I think that'd be optimal. It's really exciting to see just how technology is integrating into every mechanical system in residential spaces. Certainly in HVAC, system design and configuration makes all the difference in making sure your final product runs as it should. I'm sure this project is going to be no different.